Passion gets you started, but consistency keeps you going. Maybe you're struggling right now. Maybe life has hit you hard. You failed. You've been rejected. You've been told a no 100 times. I get it. But listen to me, don't you dare give up. Don't you dare quit now. Every great person you admire has been exactly where you are. They didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them. They took the pain and turned it into power. That's how you earn success. You fight through what others run from. It's easy to complain. It's easy to say it's not fair. But fairness doesn't exist in success only. Effort does. You want to level up? Then level up your work ethic. You want more? Then become more. You can't be average and expect extraordinary results. You got to go beyond comfort, beyond excuses, beyond fear. Because the top is not crowded, it's just hard to reach. And most people settle. They talk big, but when it's time to grind, they disappear. Don't be most people. Be the one who shows up every day like it's game day. Be the one who refuses to stop until the mission is complete. Success is not about what you have, it's about who you become in the process. It's about developing the character, the mindset, the resilience to keep going no matter what. That's what makes it so valuable. That's why it's earned. Because if it were easy, everyone would have it. But it's not. It's not. It's tough. It's lonely. It's demanding. And that's exactly why it's worth it. So what are you going to do today? Are you going to sit around waiting for a miracle? Or are you going to become the miracle? Are you going to keep talking about your dreams? Or are you finally going to get up and work for them? You got everything you need inside you. The only thing missing is your decision. Decide to go all in. Decide that no matter how long it takes, no matter how many times you fall, you're going to keep getting back up. Because the grind never stops and neither should you. Remember this. That success doesn't have a timeline. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens over time. It happens when you keep showing up day after day doing what others won't. Staying focused when others lose interest. Believing when others doubt. You might not see results right away, but if you stay consistent, they'll come. Your effort will pay off. Your sacrifices will matter. One day you'll wake up and realize you earned this. You didn't cheat. You didn't skip steps. You worked for it. You bled for it. You earned it. And that, my friend, is a feeling no one can take away from you. So get up, get focused, and get moving. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. The opportunity is here. The question is, are you ready to earn it? You got to understand something. Success is not an event. It's a lifestyle. It's not something you do once in a while. It's something you breathe, something that becomes part of who you are. You can't flip the switch on and off. You can't grind every week, then disappear for a month and expect results. This is every day, all day. The successful don't clock out when they're tired. They keep going until the job is done. They live, breathe, and sleep their purpose. And that's why they win. You see, most people want results without the responsibility. They want the glory without the grind. They want the crown, but they don't want to carry the cross. But let me tell you, every dream comes with a price tag. Every goal has a cost. And if you're not willing to pay the price, you don't deserve the prize. The hours you put in, the sacrifices you make, the nights you spend perfecting your craft, that's your down payment on greatness. Some days it's going to hurt. Some days you'll question why you're even doing this. You'll look around and see others enjoying life while you're working late, studying longer, training harder. You'll wonder if it's worth it. And that's when you have to remind yourself, the pain you feel today is a strength you'll use tomorrow. Every hour of discipline builds your destiny brick by brick. You can't cheat the process. You can't skip step. The grind will expose you if you try to cut corners. Stop chasing comfort. Comfort kills growth. The moment you get comfortable is the moment you start losing. Champions live in discomfort. They find peace in pressure. They don't run from the hard things. They run toward them. Why? Because they know that every challenge is an opportunity to level up. They don't see problems. They see preparation. You've got to fall in love with the process more than the outcome. Everybody loves a trophy, but very few love the training. Everyone wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. Wake up early, sacrifice fun, push through fatigue, and do the work that nobody else will. That's what separates the average from the elite. The difference isn't talent, it's effort, it's consistency, it's obsession. See this? Let me tell you, if you want to be successful, you've got to be obsessed. You've got to wake up thinking about your goal and go to sleep dreaming about it. You gotta want it so bad that you can't imagine living without it. You got to let it drive you, consume you, and push you beyond, and push you beyond limits. Because until your dream becomes your obsession, it will always stay out of reach. And I know what some of you are thinking, but I'm tired. I've been grinding for years, and I still don't see the result. Listen, success doesn't happen on your schedule. It happens on its schedule. You don't get to choose when the breakthrough happens. Your job is to stay ready. You keep working, you keep improving, and one day the door that's been locked for years will swing wide open. And when it does, you better be prepared to walk through it. That's why you can't waste time. Every second matters. While others are sleeping, you could be building. While they're complaining, you could be learning. While they're scrolling through their phones, you could be sharpening your skills. Every choice you make is either moving you closer to your goal or farther away from it. There is no neutral. The great ones understand that consistency beats intensity. It's not about doing something amazing once. It's about doing something meaningful every single day. Small steps repeated daily create unstoppable momentum. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Even when it feels pointless, even when no one notices, even when the results are invisible, you keep showing up. Because greatness isn't built in the spotlight, it's built in the shadows. People in the shadows, people will doubt you. They'll laugh at you. They'll tell you it's impossible. Let their disbelief fuel your drive. Don't waste energy trying to prove them wrong. Prove yourself right. Keep your head down, keep grinding, and let your success make the noise. The best revenge is discipline. The best response is excellence. One day, those same people who doubted you will ask how you did it. And when that day comes, you won't need to say a word. Your work will speak for itself. Because when you earn success, you carry a confidence no one can question. You don't need validation when you put in the work. You don't need applause when you know what it took to get here. But remember, success is not a destination. It's a journey. You never really arrive. You keep evolving, you keep learning, you keep growing. The moment you think you've made it is the moment you start falling behind. Stay hungry. Stay humble. Never let success make you lazy. The same hunger that got you there has to be the hunger that keeps you there. You've got to protect your energy. Not everyone around you wants to see you win. Some people are comfortable where they are, and your ambition threatens their comfort. Don't let small-minded people talk you out of big dreams. Surround yourself with those who push you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. Iron sharpens iron. Make sure the people around you are sharpening, not dulling your vision. You were not born to be average. You were not designed to just survive. You were created to win, to impact, to inspire, though. But to do that, you got to stop settling. You got to stop saying a one dot and start saying a day. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Create it. Stop wishing for opportunities. Work for them. You have everything you need inside you. You just have to unlock it with effort and belief. There will be days you'll feel like quitting, days when the weight feels too heavy, days when nothing seems to work. But remember why you started. Remember the fire that burned inside you when you first dreamed this dream. Go back to that moment. Let it remind you that you didn't come this far to only come this far. You didn't fight through all that pain just to give up now. You got more inside you. You're stronger than you think, tougher than you believe, and closer than you realize. So keep grinding, keep believing, keep owning, keep owning. Every rep counts. Every step matters. Every small win builds up to the big victory. You might not see it today, but one day you'll look back and realize every sacrifice was worth it. Every tear, every doubt, every long night, it was all part of your story. And when you finally reach that mountaintop, you'll know deep down, this wasn't luck. This wasn't handed to me. This was earned. Success is not given. It's earned through pain, persistence, passion, and purpose. So wake up every morning ready to fight for it. Don't settle for average. Don't stop at good. Go for great. Because the world doesn't remember the ones who almost made it. It remembers the ones who refuse to quit. The grind doesn't stop, and neither do you. Earn it every day, every moment, until your reality matches your vision. Now that you've earned success, the real challenge begins. Keeping it. Because getting to the top is hard, but staying there, that's another level. See, success can make you comfortable, and comfort is danger. The same hunger that got you here must be the hunger that keeps you here. You can't relax. You can't let the applause fool you. The grind doesn't stop because you made it. It evolves because now you have something to lose. You work your way out of struggle, out of doubt, out of fear. You build something from nothing. But the moment you stop growing, the moment you stop learning, that's the moment the world starts passing you by. Success isn't a trophy. It's a responsibility. You don't just earn it once. You earn it every day you wake up and decide to keep pushing, to keep serving, to keep getting better. Understand this. The goal of success isn't just personal gain. It's not just about money, status, or titles. Real success is about impact. It's about using what you've earned to lift others. When you reach the top, your job is not to stand there alone. It's to reach back and pull somebody else up. That's what greatness is. Greatness is when your success inspires others to chase theirs. You've been through pain, you faced failure, you fought through fear. Now use it. Turn your experience into a light for others who are walking through the same darkness you once did. Let them see that it's possible. Let them see that hard work pays off, that dreams do come true, but only if you're willing to earn it. Your journey isn't just about you. It's about everyone who will come after you. There are people watching you right now who you don't even know. They're looking to see if you'll quit, if you'll stay consistent, if you'll rise after falling. Your discipline could be the motivation that changes their life. That's power. That's purpose. That's legacy. See, legacy isn't built by what you leave for people. It's built by what you leave in people. Money fades. Fame disappears. But the seeds you plant in others, those last forever. You've got to ask yourself, what am I building that will outlive me? What am I doing today that will matter 10, 20, 50 years from now? Because success without legacy is empty. It's noise. But success with purpose, that echoes. And listen, just because you've made it doesn't mean the struggle's over. You'll face new levels of pressure, new expectation, new critics. But remember what got you here. Your grind, your focus, your discipline. Don't change the formula just because your surroundings change. Stay true to the same work ethic that built your foundation. Keep that same energy. The hustle that got you to the top is the hustle that will keep you there. You gotta protect your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. Distractions are louder when you're successful. Opportunities come faster. Everyone wants your time, your energy, your attention. But not everything that looks good is good for you. Learn to say no. Learn to guard your peace. The same clarity that guided you through struggle must now guide you through success. And don't let pride get in the way. Pride destroys what persistence builds. Stay humble. Stay grateful. The same people you meet on your way up are the same people you'll meet on your way down. Remember where you came from. Remember the nights you prayed for what you have now. Gratitude keeps you grounded. The moment you forget gratitude, you start losing grace. I'm telling you, never get too big to learn. Never get too smart to listen. The most dangerous words you can say are, I already know. No, you don't. There's always another level. There's always another skill to master, another way to improve, another person to serve. The day you stop learning is the day you start dying. Keep that student mentality. Be hungry for growth like you are hungry for success. And when you stumble, because you will, get back up. Failure doesn't stop when you're successful. It just changes shape. You'll fail at bigger things, but that's okay. That means you're still growing. That means you're still stretching. Don't fear failure. Fear comfort. Fear becoming so satisfied that you forget what it's like to fight for something. The fire that fueled your journey must never go out. When people ask you how you keep going, tell them the truth. You remember the struggle. You remember the hunger. You remember the version of yourself who was praying for this moment. You keep that version alive in your heart. You let that memory remind you that this isn't the end, it's just the next chapter. Success is not meant to make you arrogant. It's meant to make you aware of your blessings, aware of your influence, aware of your ability to make a difference. The higher you climb, the more people you can help. The stronger you become, the more strength you can share. That's how you multiply success, by spreading it. And don't ever forget, somebody helped you along the way. Somebody believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. Somebody gave you a chance, offered a word, opened the door. Now it's your turn. Be that person for someone else. Be the reason someone doesn't give up. Because true success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about what you inspire. When you wake up in the morning, ask yourself, who can I impact today? Who can I serve today? Because when you serve others, you keep your spirit alive. That's how you stay motivated, even when the goals get bigger, even when the goals get bigger, even when the achievement start to feel normal. You remind yourself that it's not just about you, it's about purpose. There will come a time when you're no longer chasing success, but protecting it. And in that moment, you'll realize that success was never the real goal. Growth was. Every day, you're becoming a better version of yourself. Every challenge is shaping you. Every victory is teaching you. Every loss is humbling you. And that right there is what success really is. Becoming everything you were created to be. So keep earning it. Keep fighting for it. Not because you need the world to recognize you, but because you made a promise to yourself that you never go back to who you used to be. You made a vow that you give your best every single day. Hold yourself accountable to that promise. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your younger self who refused to quit. You owe it to your future self who's waiting to live the life you're building right now. Keep the vision clear, keep the fire burning, and keep your feet moving. Because in the end, success isn't given. It's earned again and again and again. Through consistency, through service, through love, through purpose, you are living proof that hard work pays off. Now go and prove it every single day, not just for you, for everyone who dares to dream. There comes a moment in your life when you realize everything you've been through was necessary. Every tear, every setback, every sleepless night, every failure, it all had a purpose. It wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to build you. It was meant to build all that pain, all that struggle. It forged your character. It carved your strength. It prepared you for this moment. You didn't go through all that just to stop now. You didn't fight through storms just to stand still. You made it here because you earned it. But the story isn't over. It's just beginning. This is the moment you've been working for. The moment you look in the mirror and say, I'm proud of me. Not because you're perfect, not because you're perfect, not because you made it, but because you never gave up. You kept going when it didn't make sense. You kept believing when nobody believed in you. You showed up when everything in you wanted to quit. That's what success looks like. That's what winners do. They don't wait for the right time. They create it. They don't chase comfort. They chase purpose. They chase purpose. And now that you've earned your place, it's time to go even higher. Because the top is not a destination. It's a platform to dream bigger, to inspire deeper, to serve greater. The same drive that got you here must now push you to new horizons. Don't get stuck celebrating your victory. Use it as fuel for your next climb. The reward for hard work is not rest. It's the responsibility to go further. The world needs your fire. The world needs your voice, your example, your courage. You are proof that ordinary people can do extraordinary things when they refuse to give up. Somewhere out there, someone is praying for a sign that is possible. You are that sign. You are the evidence that faith and grind can coexist. You are living proof that dreams don't die. People just stop fighting for them, but you didn't stop. You fought, you bled, you sacrificed, and now your success is shouting louder than words ever could. But hear me, this is not the time to relax. This is the time to multiply, to pour your knowledge into others, to build something that lasts beyond a lifetime. Legacy is not about your name being remembered. It's about your impact being felt long after you're gone. It's about creating ripples that turn into waves of change. It's about leaving behind more than money, more than achievements, leaving behind belief. Belief that if you can do it, so can they. Belief that no matter how hard life gets, it's still worth fighting for. That's your true reward. That's the power of earning success. Because when you earn it, you understand the value of it. You respect the process, you protect it, you nurture it, and you never ever take it for granted. I want you to take a moment and think about how far you've come. The person you used to be would be proud of the person you are now. You've grown stronger, wiser, tougher. You've learned how to get up every time you've fallen. You've learned how to keep moving forward, even when the path wasn't clear. That's not luck, that's growth. That's grit, that's greatness. And don't get it twisted. This is not the end of your story. This is a new chapter. You've proven you can survive. Now it's time to thrive. Now it's time to lead. Now it's time to inspire. There's another level waiting for you. One where you're not just chasing dreams, but creating them. One where you're not just surviving the grind, but mastering it. One where you become the example of what's possible when faith means work. So, what are you going to do next? You've earned your success. Now earn your legacy. Don't waste what you built. Don't slow down now. You're standing on ground you once prayed for, honor it by continuing to move forward. The world is watching. The next generation is watching. Your family, your friends, your community, they're all watching to see what you'll do with this gift called success. Will you let it fade, or will you turn it into something eternal? Will you stop because you're satisfied, or will you go harder because you've seen what's possible? The answer defines everything. The truth is, you were never chasing money, fame, or validation. You were chasing freedom, freedom to be who you are, freedom to live on your terms, freedom to wake up every morning with purpose. And that's what you've earned. But freedom comes with responsibility, to stay disciplined, to stay focused, to stay grateful. Because when you stop earning, you stop grinding, you stop grinding, you start slipping. So keep going. Keep waking up hungry. Keep putting in the work even when no one's clapping. Because your purpose doesn't need an audience. It needs your consistency. There's a fire inside you that's been burning since day one. You fed it with hard work, with pain, with perseverance. Oh, now let it shine brighter than ever before. Don't dim it for anyone. Don't let fear silence it. You are built for this. You've been prepared for this. You've earned every scar, every lesson, every moment. And now it's time to live fully in the success you've created. One day you'll look back at all the nights you wanted to quit, all the times you cried in silence, and you'll smile, because those were the days that shaped you. Those were the moments that proved you were unstoppable. You are not here by accident. You are not lucky. You are chosen to rise, chosen to grind, chosen to inspire. You are a walking testimony of what happens when faith, focus, and go write the next chapter. Go earn the next victory. Go make the next impact. Don't settle for what you've done. Build on it. The best is not behind you. It's ahead of you. And when the world asks how you did it, don't say you were lucky. Don't say you were lucky. Don't say it just happened. Look them in the eyes and say, I earned it. Say it with pride, say it with power, say it with passion. I earned it, because that's the truth. You didn't wait for handout. You didn't rely on miracles. You believe, you work, you sacrifice. You earned every bit of it. And now it's your time, not just to shine, but to spark a flame that lights the way for others. Because success is not given. It's earned every day, every moment, every breath. So keep grinding, keep believing, keep owning, because you haven't just achieved success, you've become. This is it. The final stretch, the moment where everything you fought for comes full circle. You've been through the fire and you didn't burn. You forged, you faced the storm and you didn't drown. You learned to sail. You've been knocked down, counted out, pushed aside. But every single time, you stood back up stronger, wiser, more determined. You see, success was never about proving them wrong. It was always about proving yourself right. Proving that the vision you saw in your heart was real. Proving that the dream you carried in silence was worth the pain, worth the sacrifice, worth the wait. Look at you now. You're not who you were when you started. You're sharper, you're tougher, you're unshakable. You've turned discipline into a habit and pain into power. You've transformed your doubts into determination, your failures into fuel. And now when people look at you, they don't just see success, they see resilience. They see the result of relentless consistency. But here's the truth. Your journey doesn't end here, because greatness isn't a destination. It's a lifestyle. You've earned your success, but you've got to keep living it every single day. You got to wake up hungry. You got to stay humble. You got to keep building, keep learning, keep serving, because the day you stop earning is the day you start losing. You've come too far to stop now. You've climbed too high to look back. The mountain only gets steeper from here, but that's what makes the view worth it. The higher you go, the more light you shine, not just for yourself, but for everyone who's still climbing behind you. So finish strong, not just for the recognition, not for the applause, but because that's who you are now. You're built different. You're wired for greatness. You're not chasing success anymore. You embody it. Every move you make, every goal you set, every challenge you conquer, it's all proof that hard work still matters. That faith still works. That persistence still wins. One day, long after you're going, people